Death incarnate Darkseid himself is now on Earth, looking for his grandchild, looking for his son. He will find him one way or another. And through this chaos, we finally see Ra's al Ghul, the new Batman, finally act like Batman should, even if he does it in the wrong way. This is DC Comics World War V. If you're lost in the source, go check out my previous videos because it gets wicked real quick. We see a survivor stumble into a church looking for safe haven, begging the heroes inside to help him. He's being chased down. He assumed he wasn't being hunted, but he was. They found him. Darkseid's furies were one thing, and that was relentless. They will find you wherever you hide. The heroes in hiding were forced to fight. Now, this was Martian Manhunter's niece. She morphed into him to do good combat. They assumed they could take the Furies, but the Furies never travel alone. They were supported by an army of parademons, and these parademons, well, they ate every single survivor in this fucking church. And the Furies were just upset they didn't get the fight. Someone watched all this play out from the distance. This someone being the recently dead John Constantine and other magic users. They apparently could not help because they were imprisoned in the House of Mysteries. Being forgotten meant the House of Mysteries doesn't exist. Neither do they. But John wasn't the trusting type, so he decided to test it out himself, only to open the door and fall through to nothingness. Homeboy was withering away, literally being unmade down to the cellular level. He was saved by the magic users in the house, risking their lives to pull him back. Now you see why we never left. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. They needed a way to get out. They needed a way to save the Earth. John knew he was the only one who could lead humanity. He needed a way to get a message across. He asked for a lighter, forgetting the fact that all three of them were proper magic masters. They all had fire. And the one benefit of the House of Mysteries is they could see anything from the window. They looked at a war being fought, and they found the one candidate who could help them, Deadman himself. But as I said in the start of this video, the conquest had begun. Earth was now Darkseid's, and he was talking to his people on top of the Hall of Justice with Diana bound in chains. Jesus Christ, she was supposed to be a goddess. He turned her to a toy. Regardless though, Cheetah wanted to get on Darkseid's good side. My lord, I know where your son and your grandchild might be. For if Aquaman took them, they're probably in Atlantis for safety. Leaning in closer, he said, "You're one of them, the dead." He said, "Yes, my lord, I am part of the Walking Dead, the vampires reborn." And he just got pissed off. "You creatures laugh in the face of anti-life. Be gone." He squashed her head like a grape, looked at Granny and said, "Go underwater, find this Atlantis, find me my son's body, and bring me the child of prophecy." Diana just started to laugh like, "Bruh, you killed the one man who could get you there. You killed Aquaman. I am overjoyed." Darkseid just lit Shorty on fire and just kept going around his business. He wasn't paying Diana no mind. She's only special to the people of Earth. In Baltimore, Maryland, though, we see a group of survivors trying to find safety in a church again. But this church was under the protection of someone special. As they ran, we see parademons come down and snatch one of their parties one by one. As they got to the church, the figure who protected this domain made his presence known, and he was pissed off. "What are you doing here?" They clarify that we're looking for protection. We heard the Batman was here. Maybe not being used to people demanding he protect them, but Ra's al Ghul was pissed off. "You left death out there and brought it here?" Jesus Christ. As if on cue, the parademons just came pouring in. He said, "All right, I'll protect you. That's only if you could keep up." And he just started running. He did not give a damn about protecting nobody. He was going to clear a path, but he was never going to coddle nobody. That is when support made their presence known, because from the sky, Alfred Pennyworth was here, and he was going to protect them with all of his might, all of his willpower. He expressed disappointment in letting innocent people die. If you're going to be a hero, be a fucking hero. Or take off that blasted suit, you imposter. He was pissed off because that was the uniform of his beloved son, Bruce Wayne. As these two argued though, something mysterious was happening in the background. The baby just stood up, expressing his disappointment like, bruh, we are at the end of the world and you two are crying like bitches. Lock in. Now. Alfred straight up thought he was going mad till the baby said, pick me up. I have something to say. We don't have much time. Alfred looked at Rish Al Ghul like, bruh, I don't like this at all. And Rish felt the same because this was clearly Dead Man and he had something really important to say. But you see, all around the world, hell was breaking loose. The parademons were global now. While scouting, Arsenal realized that there was a herd of freaking parademons attacking some people. He needed to know what to do, so he phoned headquarters. They told him, boy, run away. He said, nah, I'm a tough guy. I could fight them. Boy, you fucking can't. Run away. Even Green Arrow called him like, boy, would you leave that zone? But it was already too late. They heard his bike. He was about to be eaten alive because these parademons don't play. He started thanking Green Arrow like, boy, thank you for finding me, bro. Thank you for making me a hero. I'm about to die, but still, thank you so much. And honestly, he was about to accept his fate until, again, his clown ass was saved. It was Cyborg. He was like, boy, thank you so much, but still, we surrounded Cyborg. I mean, did you just come here to die? Cyborg looked at him crazy. I do not do anything without planning. As he unleashes his army of mechanical superheroes and supervillains, everyone in between, from Superman, Cyborg Superman, Red Tornado, all of them, every single mechanical being with oil running through their veins was here. Cyborg commanded this legion, and in one fell swoop, all the parademons were dead. They went to see the people they tried to save, only to realize, yeah, this isn't what they think. Green Arrow, on the other hand, was losing his mind. He thought he just lost his sidekick. Even the Flash, using a wheelchair, said, alright, I'll go bring him back. I'm faster in a wheelchair than all of you are on foot. That was fucking insane. Diana had to tell him, calm down, he's gone. Just accept it. This is our world now. They all started to mourn until he just called like, hey guys, I'm still alive though. But I discovered something I think you guys will want to know. They're like, what did you discover? So he told them, the Bat Queen and Gorilla Grodd in hiding. Pathetic. Now looking to form an alliance against Darkseid. Diana told him, you see? Chill. You can't be making rash decisions. You're the only leader we have. Alright? He said, cool. From the corner of the room, you see Metron and his disgusting head say, maybe I could help. And this pissed Green Arrow off like our people have been dying. If you could have helped since, why didn't you, pussy? He just said, don't trip, son. I'm not alone. I brought my family as well. As a boom tube opens up, we see the new gods pouring in. And oh boy, I cannot wait to see my boy Orion. For those of you who don't know, he's my favorite new god because he just don't give a fuck.